Corey Waters, this is speech 5. Alright, so today I'd like to talk about drunk driving. So to start, I'm going to show a video. This is a 60 minutes clip on it's talking about how attorneys are starting to prosecute drunk driving, but I just wanted to show a story that was shared in the video.
Our story begins, however, not in a courtroom, but at a wedding in Nassau County. A wedding and the tragic loss of a 7-year-old girl. Her name was Katie. She was adored by family and friends. She was to them the 7-year-old fairy princess with 7 teeth missing.
That's the 8th one that's going to go? Let me see. Ooh.
She and her little sister, the Flynn girls, were flower girls at their aunt's wedding on July 1st, 2005. It was a glorious day for the Flynn family, including Katie's parents, Jennifer and Neil.
It's like yesterday to us.
It was a great day. It was a beautiful wedding. It was a fun time all day long, and it could have turned out worse.
The family had hired a limo to take them home from the wedding so they could dance and party with no worries. But as they were being driven home on a parkway in Long Island, a pickup truck came barreling straight at them in the wrong direction. Chris and Denise Tagney, Katie's grandparents, saw the truck coming from the back of the limo.
I saw this light come towards me, and I had to think for a second of what that was, because it was just out of place.
This is what she saw. This video was taken by a camera in the limousine.
I watched this single light come toward me, and all of a sudden it went from a single light to a double light. It happened so quickly, I remember saying, oh my God, we're going to get hit.
National Police Emergency. Huge accident on the Mount Parkway, which is really, really bad.
They got hit with incredible force. Both cars were totally destroyed, but that was the least of it. Stanley Rabinowitz, the limo driver, was killed instantly. The limousine was so mangled that members of the Flynn family had to be cut out of the wreckage. Virtually everyone suffered severe, life-threatening injuries. And then there was Katie.
The first thing I heard was my wife screaming, Neil. Katie's dead. And I kept saying, no, she can't be dead. She just got to be hurt real bad. But I didn't know what Jen was looking at, what Jen saw.
I reached for Kate, and she was on the floor, and all that was left of Kate Marie was her head that I was able to take.
Martin Height.
So I wanted to share that clip to demonstrate how serious DUI, or driving under the influence, drunk driving is. According to the U.S. Census, in 2009, there were 10.8 million reported traffic accidents. 35,000 of those 10.8 million were fatal accidents. Mothers Against Drunk Driving, or MADD, reports that 31% of accident-related fatalities are caused by drunk driving. And according to the California Highway Patrol, somebody dies every 15 minutes from drunk driving. As a police officer, I've obviously had chances to deal with drunk drivers and arrest those people and take them to jail. Currently in the state of Utah, the punishment for being arrested while driving under the influence of alcohol and or drugs for a first offense is only a Class B misdemeanor, which is equivalent to the charge that you would get if you stole a candy bar for your first time. My department has a policy to book those people into jail. We have the option to not. Those that we do book into jail generally can bail out before I have a chance to even drive back to my police department from the jail, which is only a few miles. Punishments for drunk driving without fatalities don't become a serious offense for a drunk driver until their third subsequent conviction. So a person can be arrested several times, and if they're not convicted, it doesn't count. So their third conviction is when it becomes a felony, which brings on prison time. I believe that what needs to be done in order to fatal accidents is we need to speak out. We need to push for harsher laws. We need to make it a more severe punishment just to be arrested for driving under the influence, let alone when a fatal accident occurs because of that person's actions. We need to have a zero tolerance. You know, currently in all 50 states, I believe it's 0.08 blood alcohol content is what is considered the legal limit. There needs to be a zero tolerance. No alcohol should be allowed in the system when driving. Because even though there's a 0.08 blood alcohol content, people can still be impaired with a lower blood alcohol content. It depends on the person. What you can do and what I can do to help make this difference is speak out. If you have friends that are drinking, or if you are drinking, make the choice not to drive. Make sure that your friends are not driving. Offer to give them a ride. But also we need to change the laws. We need to contact our state representatives, our federal, national representatives, and get those laws changed so that there is zero tolerance for driving with alcohol in the system. There's zero tolerance for driving under the influence, and there's harsher punishments for those that do. It's my belief that if a person knows that by getting in that car that they could face a subsequent amount of jail or prison time for driving while under the influence, I think that it will help reduce those that are willing to do that. So in conclusion, we need to speak out against drunk drivers, against drunk driving in general. We need to remember the adage, and we hear it all the time, friends don't let friends drive drunk. I know it doesn't seem that important, but it is. We need to make sure that we're speaking out against acts that will result in this type of accident. We need to save the Katie's. Katie was the name of the little girl that was decapitated in that accident. Please write your senators, your congressmen, whoever it needs to be